What's up, collective? How are you guys doing today? This is Earth Angel 111, and today we are going to do a reading. This is going to be a pick a card, and it's going to be what does Divine want you to focus on at this moment in time. So go ahead and pick a pile if you haven't already. I will leave it timestamped below afterwards. And yeah, let's hop right into it. Thanks so much for joining in, and we're going to start with pile 1. So if you chose pile 1, this is your feather. And let's see what your messages are. I will be using different decks for each pile. So let's hop into it. If you chose pile 1, what are you supposed to be focusing on at this moment in time? All right. Whoa, okay. Okay. Let me get a 6-card spread and then we'll hop right into it. Interesting. Okay, you guys, lots of messages already coming out. So first things first, you guys, this month you are the star of your world. So whatever it is that you've been working on, it seems like a lot of you guys have been nurturing something from home. I really get that this could be your home life that Divine wants you to focus on. Family matters, love matters, relationships, and not even that, but just keeping a happy household. So it's like, what can you do to make your household more peaceful for you when you come home? If you're someone who works a lot and you're constantly at your 9 to 5 or working your job, it's like, what can you do to make things better when you come home, you guys? And so this is going to be a huge focus for you guys, maybe creating more of a work and home life balance as well. That's going to be very important because a lot of you guys, with this 8 of Pentacles coming out, you could be someone who overworks yourself and doesn't nurture things at home as much. So making sure you're keeping up on the cleaning, keeping up on the laundry. For others of you guys, you could have a beautiful backyard and it's time to keep up on the gardening, especially as we're about to go into the fall season, right? So some of you guys may be being asked to do some organizing, do some different things that are going to really bring some peace into your home. Now with this Fool card here, there's some type of new beginning that's coming in for you guys. So this may be why it's really important as you are grounded right now to really focus on what's important at home. Some of you guys may be having a new beginning when it comes to a home as well. So you may be possibly moving. I feel like for a lot of you, you're going to be learning something huge in this month coming up as well. And Divine really wants you to focus on your money matters. Some of you guys, it's more about having a balance, not overspending, making sure you're spending within your limits. And for others of you, if you find you are overspending, looking at where you could cut back. So for some of you, there may be, extra things that you may not necessarily need in your day-to-day life that you could cut out in order to save some money. For others of you as well, we've got the Moon card here. So Spirit is saying, like, connect with Source more. Some of you guys, you may do your daily prayers, or you may attend church, or you may have this connection to Spirit, but there's still so much lingering below the surface. So a lot of you guys, it's really about rebalancing that connection with Divine this month. That's what he wants you to focus on. There's something going on in your family or your surroundings that you may not be seeing as well. So this is going to be a great month for you to really tune in and tap into what that could be. I feel like a lot of you guys, there could be someone that's keeping something from you, and this is what Spirit wants you to be aware of. We've got the 10 of Pentacles. Beautiful. So this really has to do with your home and work-life balance. You guys may be considering having kids, and if not, if you already have kids in your life, spend more time with them. That's what Spirit's saying. They want you to really give that unconditional love out to members in your family. I feel like some of you guys may be making amends with someone in your family by the end of the month. This may be someone you had a falling out with previously, and it really looks like there could be other family members wanting to gather together with you and celebrate something. So this could be the news of a new birth in the family. For others of you, this could be a congratulatory meeting. So for example, if you're the person that's received a new job or a new home, someone wants to congratulate someone. So I really see, if this message found you, Divine wants you to tune into planning a baby shower. For others of you, planning a housewarming gathering, some type of thing like that. Now, the biggest thing to realize as well is just to be grateful at this time. Like, Divine really wants you to be happy with what you have with your family. Some of you guys may not be seeing that full truth, that like you should be really grateful as to either what your home looks like or, you know, what your family looks like, because there's a lot of unconditional love between you and your family, and you know, people often take that for granted, and that's the message coming through. Some people don't get to experience having a partner or kids. Some people are all alone, right? And so if you find you're someone who is living with someone or has your own family and you're married, you're settled down, you're really happy, this is a message right from God to really appreciate that, because not everyone has that in their life, and there are people out there that pray to have that in their life. So for others of you, you guys may be thinking of getting a new pet. This is the go ahead from Spirit. You may be thinking about adopting a dog or another animal. This is definitely a message from God to do so, because you're not only going to bring more unconditional love into your family, but create a lot of sense of joy. And if you are someone who has kids, it's like if you bring in a new pet, this may be their first pet. This is something that they're going to be able to celebrate, right? And teach them a bit of responsibility as well. Like, for example, if it's a dog, you may be like, okay, it's so-and-so's responsibility to walk the dog every day. And otherwise, I'm hearing too, this could be a great family exercise, because you guys could all be working out a schedule on how to take care of a new pet in the home. And for others of you, this is Source's message to spend more time with your pets as well, and just give them that same unconditional love that you give the rest of your family. I feel like for a lot of you though, Source is really saying there's going to be some type of gathering, or that you need to establish some type of gathering with your family, that it's going to be really important this month to bring your family back together in some type of way. So like I said, I really get that you could have had a falling out with someone, and if not, it could have just been that a long time has lapsed. Now, as we're coming into the fall months as well, you guys may be planning something around the holiday season, whether this is Thanksgiving or if this is also Halloween, or for others of you, I'm hearing even up to Christmas, right? Starting to plan those family plans. And that's what Source wants you to focus on right now. Your family. That's like the number one message coming out here. Your family, and just be more grateful for everything you do have. I feel like you guys could have been putting in a lot of work to work towards something what you would consider to be an upgrade in your life or better. So maybe you're saving up to buy a new car. For others of you, maybe a new home, or just making some upgrades in your own home. You guys may be doing renovations as well. This has a message from God too, to just go ahead and do it. If you've been saving up to do some kitchen renos or bathroom renos, this is going to be a great time to do it. And maybe as you're watching this message, you thought about doing that, or like I said, something like along the lines of even just painting the home. Sometimes repainting your home can really freshen up the place and bring in new energy, you guys. And that's going to be really uplifting for y'all this month. I don't even think you realize, but Spirit's saying if you're feeling like you're in a current situation or home, what can you do to maximize your space? Whoa, okay, so for some of you guys, you may have a family growing, and you may feel like you don't have enough room in your home. Maybe there's only so many bedrooms, so much space, and you have a big family living under one roof. If that's the case, it's time to allot different ways that you can really maximize your space. That's what I keep hearing coming through. So some of you guys, it may be getting rid of some things. Make sure you donate. Or for others of you, have a garage sale, some type of thing. If you're looking as well to like upgrade some things, if you were to sell a few things in a garage sale, you may receive some extra funds in order to go ahead and do those renovations as well, right? Now for others of you, maybe you guys just got a pool this summer. I just heard for some of you guys, make sure you maximize the rest of your time in your pool before the colder months come in. So if that's the case for you guys, this is divine, just recognizing that you guys could have been doing a lot of work recently from home even, or for others of you on your home. And it's like really important that at this time you just appreciate everything you do have. Now some of you guys will be receiving financial blessings or upgrades, but it's important at this time to really let divine know how grateful that you guys are for every single thing you have around you guys right now, right? Whether that's even just having your own space. Some of you guys may have your own office that you work from, or for others of you, Maybe that's what you're looking to do as well. This could be a go ahead from Spirit saying, maybe you're looking to create a space, a shrine of your own, a space to pray, to meditate, maybe do yoga. And for others of you, this is a workspace you guys are looking to create. So just really recognizing as well some great color schemes that might work for you guys would be pink, yellows, and I'm seeing a lot of aquas and teals. That's really going to brighten up your space as well and bring a freshness in there. So some of you guys, it may be as simple as, instead of buying new furniture, y'all, going ahead and upgrading what you have by giving it a fresh paint, buying new knobs, right? If it's a couch, buying a couch cover. There's so many different ways you can make your space feel new again without spending a lot of money. So if you are someone who's really feeling like your space is just kind of becoming boring to you or very much so the same, there are many ways you can do it without having to spend an arm and a leg. And that's going to be like thinking outside of the box. I see some of you guys maybe hopping onto different creative sites like Pinterest and that, trying to see different ideas. Keep hearing maximizing your space. So that's someone's message out there from Divine. If you feel like you have a big family or even just a couple of you and a small space, there are ways around it. Definitely look into doing some donating as well. Now, Source wants you to know that you are the star this month. You guys really are going to play an important role in not only your life, but the lives of many. And because I have the family card here, I really feel like you are the role model in your family. So it's time for you to start acting like it. That's what Spirit's saying. Some of you guys, it's like the rest of your family could really look up to you, and maybe you don't even realize. If you're not someone who has your own family already, or maybe you even do, it's like you could be the aunt or the uncle that everyone loves. For others of you, you could be the sister or the brother that everyone looks up to. And so it's going to be really important this month to really shine through and show that positive light to the world. Show people to look at the world with the glass half full versus the glass half empty. So some of you guys, maybe you're normally always optimistic, and you could have been going through some periods in your life where you felt more pessimistic. If this is your message, this is literally Source saying, okay, time to put down, excuse me, that glass half full pessimistic thing, right? And turn back onto the optimism in your life. It's really important for you guys to find reasons to celebrate whatever's going on in your life. It's really about you just being grateful and appreciating what you have. Now, final message to you for this card is like, you guys have the ability to manifest a big change into your life. So if you are feeling stuck or blocked in any type of way, realizing that you are able to manifest a new beginning for yourselves. And it starts with you being optimistic and definitely just letting go of any stress or negative vibes you could have been holding on to from previous events in your life. A lot of you guys too could have switched your job with this Eight of Pentacles. Maybe this is for some that have started working from home. If that's the case, it's like maybe you were in a position that you felt like you weren't making enough to pay the bills, or something that didn't make you happy. And so if you've been repositioned to a position that you now love, this is Source recognizing, even if the pay isn't there, think about the peace of mind you guys have, because some of you could be really feeling peaceful in your life, and it's important for you to recognize and be grateful for that, right? So let's see what other messages we can get here. With this Moon card, there could be someone in your life that's holding a secret from you. That's what Spirit's really saying. You could kind of know that as well, but it's really important to kind of figure out what this could be. For some of you guys, this has to do with someone you're in a relationship with, or even a family member could be withholding information from you. I'm really feeling like too, this won't be for everyone, but for some of you, Source is trying to let you know you may be disconnected with someone who may currently be going through some type of health issues, and they may be holding it to themselves. So for example, if you have a mother or a father or a grandfather, great-grandfather, someone like that in your family, even a sibling, someone could be actually going through a lot of health issues and they don't want to stress you out, so they could be keeping it all to themselves. It's really important too, especially if you've had a falling out with someone, to reach out to them. And I just feel like Source is really saying that at this moment in time, there could be someone that's holding things back from you because they don't want to stress you out. But in turn, maybe you guys are feeling that energy as well. Page of Pentacles, this could be a younger earth sign. Maybe someone in your family could be going through a lot. Just be aware of that energy. And otherwise, this is you guys. See how you hold the coin? So a lot of you guys may be facing money matters or feeling stressed out. Realize that divine is giving you the opportunities and the ability to overcome any negative situations in your life. So for example, like I said, if you can find ways to optimize without spending overly, say you wanted to do renovations. For others of you, it may be looking into carpooling, or for others of you, it's like literally just figuring out ways to budget better, right? Writing down your monthly expenses. What's getting in the way? What can you cut back on? Some of you guys may be just making changes in your life, and this is divine really just recognizing that you have been given the key to move forward and not to stress too much. A lot of you guys may be feeling a lot of stress. With this Fool card here, you guys definitely could have recently had a new beginning, and if not, Source is letting you know that that new beginning you've been asking for is literally around the corner, y'all. So you guys need to get excited, get prepared, and just get eager to the fact that you deserve everything that's going to come in for you guys. I really don't feel like you see this coming. Maybe you felt blocked for a number of months, years even, Source is saying for some of you, especially if you resonate with being a Pisces. So this is double Pisces energy, or you have Pisces placements. But regardless of the energy or the sign, the energy here definitely represents that this new beginning is on the way. Now notice how she's got a piece of amethyst in the card here. Some of you guys may want to invest in a small piece of amethyst. I think you can get one for like $6 on Amazon or anything like that, right? But this is really going to help also clear the stress out of your life. Okay, so start carrying around a little piece of amethyst with you. You may not even realize, but it holds a lot of clairvoyance with the purple, and you guys may be coming into a purple aura, especially because we have the star here as well. So whoa, some of you guys, your aura is changing, and also when your aura changes, it's like it reflects outwardly. So if you guys have been feeling stuck, kind of not your usual self, this is your message from divine. You're going to start to feel that sense of peace again in your life after possibly some illusions. You guys may even be the ones that have found out you have some type of health issues. If that's the case, sending prayers your way, and just know that divine's saying you're going to be able to overcome this. So for example, some of you guys may be changing your diets if this has to do with cholesterol, blood pressure levels. For others of you, this may be something that you can change yourself, okay? So eliminating anything that's unhealthy for us in order to be our most positive, clear-minded selves, y'all. So these are some beautiful messages here for pile one. I'm gonna get each pile a message here from the fairies and see what Source wants you to know as additional information. Thanks for tuning in, you guys. I really hope pile one could resonate, and if not, check out another pile. Wow, so we've got inner child. A lot of you guys, this is what I'm talking about. Maybe throughout your adulthood, because you've been going through such possibly stress or issues or feeling like your life isn't where you want it to be. If you found pile one, this is divine letting you know to embrace that youthfulness that you feel within yourself. The way that you were so carefree growing up. Like, don't allow life's burdens to burden your heart and to burden your mind at this time. And some of you as well may have faced loss when it comes to like an older family member, someone like that. Maybe just remember as well, if you are someone who's facing loss, to remember the good times you could have had with this person growing up. And for others of you, it's like this is just a reminder to do something to embrace that fun, youthful side of yourself. So regardless of what age you are, whether you're in your late 30s, 40s, 20s, 60s, 70s even, it's like do something that you love that makes you feel young again. So some of you guys, I'm hearing this may be something to do with like going out in nature. This may be an old passion of yours. Maybe you guys love to paint or to draw. And for others of you, maybe you have a knack for creative interior design. This could be where that home aspect came in, to really just like live in that youthful energy that you once did. Okay, so not allowing things that have been happening to you lately to really make you feel stuck and stagnant. And for some of you, maybe just like stressed out. I feel like this is the huge message for pile one, is just to embrace and be grateful for everything you guys have in this current moment. We're gonna do one more for pile one. Friendship. Okay, beautiful. So you guys, this may be a long lost friend. This could have been someone you grew up with. I'm hearing some of you guys could have a few friends, or if not one friend you've known since you were young. This could be someone maybe you're going to re-spark that friendship with. It says, fairies and humans alike all need friends. Now is the time to seek out those who support you and encourage you on your journey to fulfill your dreams, y'all. So if you've been feeling stressed out, if you've been feeling lack of appreciation or lack of company, even if you're not someone who has their own family, you guys reach out to those people that you know you have a really close bond with, because those people may be missing you as deeply as you're missing them. So for a lot of you, this is going to be reconnecting with someone that you were friends with for a long time, and maybe life, time, relationships, careers, things took you on different paths. Maybe you and this person live at a distance from each other now. For some of you, I see you guys like really traveling towards each other, and Source wants you to know this is going to bring you a great amount of peace and joy, and just to be able, I'm hearing like rekindling old friendships. Okay, so rekindling old friendships and old relationships with family. That's the biggest message here. So some of you guys, there may be a family member that you no longer are associating yourself with. It's time to let go of that resentment or whatever the energy may be between you guys and really come back together. And a lot of you guys, it's just gonna go like that. It's just gonna click. You're gonna start to feel a lot of stress off your back as well. Especially if there's someone you know you wanna talk to, but you haven't reached out to them in a long time. Now, if you don't resonate with having anyone like that you haven't spoken to in a long time, this may be someone you dated previously as well. Maybe someone you previously dated was missing the friendship that you two had. And maybe you guys know that it'll never be a relationship again, but there could be room for a friendship there. So that could be a very specific message for someone as well. So at the top of the deck, what Divine wants you to know, you guys are very genuine, okay? So at this moment in time, understand that you have such a genuine quality about you that many people admire, and you would be surprised who wants to come back into your life. And for a lot of you, use this genuine attitude to move forward in whatever situations you currently are dealing with that are stressing you out or you may face. And definitely stay prayed up. Know that Divine is always there to answer our prayers, but it has to be in the right timing, right? So thank you so much, you guys. Remember how genuine you are, because Divine's pointed it out. And yeah, go ahead, like the video, subscribe. If this message pile doesn't resonate, we're gonna hop into pile two. Hey, hello. If you're just joining us for pile two, welcome. We are going to hop right in. If you resonated, this is your feather. Beautiful. So you may be someone who has a pink or purple aura. Beautiful. We're going to hop in and get some messages. What does Divine need you to know right now or to focus on? And then after that, I will get a few of the angel fairy messages for you guys to check out as well. So thanks so much for stopping by. I'm going to do a quick shuffle and then we'll hop right in. And hey, if you don't find this pile resonates, feel free to check out another pile. I will leave them timestamped below. Okay, so what does Spirit want you to focus on? What does Divine want you to know? Wow. Ace of Wands when the deck was split in the middle of the shuffle, you guys. Divine wants you to know that there is a passion of yours that is meant to be presented to the world, y'all. Ace of Coins. You guys, if you are someone who clicked this message because you wanted clarity on whether or not you are meant to do a specific path in your life, if a specific career is meant for you, King of Coins here. You may be an earth sign, and if not, you just have a lot of grounded, stable energy about you guys. And for some of you, I feel like you may have recently walked away from a job or considering changing careers altogether? If so, this is your confirmation that it's going to be a major success, because if it's something you are very passionate about, the success will follow, the abundance will follow. It's about really making sure that you follow your heart though, okay? This is God's message. So some of you guys may be invested in a career right now that you are doing because you need to pay the bills, but it's like, if you know that you have a dream to start a small business or to follow in a specific creative field, this is your reading, y'all, because Source wants you to know that you guys are going to have all that abundance and all that manifestation come in when you pick what you love the most, okay? So some of you guys, this is going to be something that you are switching up in your life. For others of you, I feel like you've been so focused on possibly getting into a new career position that maybe you guys have put love on the back burner. If this is the case, if you're someone who's single and you don't have a partner in your life right now, God's saying just trust. He has someone in mind for you, but it's gonna come right when you least expect it, okay? So some of you guys have been working really hard towards building up your finances, and boom, someone's about to come in and change your world, you guys. A lot of you won't see this coming, and it's beautiful because that's always Divine's plan. You know how they say like the best loves come when you least expect it? I feel like right when you're in the middle of this career change or a new switch up in your life, that's when this new person's gonna come in, and a lot of you guys really aren't gonna see this coming. Wow, so Two of Swords was just there when I split the deck. Some of you guys may have just recently went through an ending in a relationship, so this is where you decided to start focusing on your coins. Wow, this is a lot of coin energy, you guys. You guys are meant to be very successful. If you found this message, this won't be for everyone, but you're meant to be very stable in your career and very much so a go-getter. We've got the Hermit there, so you could be a Virgo, and if not, you could have Virgo placements. But regardless, it's like you guys are being asked to step out of your comfort zone. You could be someone who's a little bit afraid of taking risks, and Divine saying the biggest rewards come with the biggest risks, right? So you guys need to trust in where you're being led at this time. Divine wants you to know if you have a dream, you're meant to follow it, and he didn't give you that dream for nothing, y'all. Notice how he's holding the light there. It's like follow the guiding light, because you guys are being guided down a new path and a new purpose now that's going to bring you into your biggest success, into your biggest victory that you've ever had in your entire life. Some of you guys are meant to be the most successful person in your family. For others of you, it may not be actual material success, but it's like wealth in a sense of how you feel, your family, your home, your life. A lot of you guys, maybe you've experienced a lot of lack as well. If that's your message, just know that you're going to come out of that period, but you need to trust where you're being led at this time, you guys. Trust in God's plan, because a lot of you don't. Maybe you do trust, but you don't know for sure what the outcome's gonna be. God's saying it's gonna be beautiful, y'all. Wow, you could definitely be an earth sign or a fire sign, and if not, it's just there's a lot of coin energy. Wow. Okay, so much passion here, you guys. Wow. Source is going off. Okay, so Divine's letting you know if you're someone who doesn't have a person yet, you're not married to, you're going to find someone who matches you, and you guys will have that holy matrimony. You guys are going to find someone who is just in tune with the spirituality vibration that you're on. So for example, you're going to meet someone who, if you're someone who loves to go to church every Sunday, this person's going to love to go to church every Sunday. And for others of you, if you're someone with a specific moral system, this person's going to have the exact same morals as you guys. Now with the Knight of Wands and the Queen of Wands here, this is a super passionate pair. I feel like maybe in your previous relationships, you haven't had the physical chemistry with your partners the way that you're going to with this person. Maybe it's made you feel a little defeated when it comes to love, or like love is kind of hopeless. I feel like if this is your pile, Divine's pointing out the fact you could be someone who's more focused on your career because you felt like love was always just like, I'm hearing disappointment, didn't add up, didn't give you exactly what you were looking for in relationships. Well, all those relationships had to happen so you could find the person you're meant to be with, you guys. So if you resonate with Pile 2, Divine wants you to know that true love is on the way for you, and you guys just got to keep focusing and doing what you're doing. Some of you, it may be about taking a step back though from working so many hours and actually putting yourselves in positions to meet people, okay? So some of you guys need to get out there. I'm hearing you could have friends that want to set you up with other friends, blind dates. Others of you, maybe it's time for you to go out to a function, a mixer. And if you are someone who works a lot, go out to a function. Maybe there are other companies that are there or other people from different places, right? You could meet someone really great. So beautiful. You guys got to know as well, Divine's pointing out the fact that you deserve an unconditional love because you are someone who constantly gives that energy out. And maybe it's kind of felt like you've never found someone who understands you fully, who understands how empathic you are or how loving and giving you are. I feel like you guys could have dealt with a lot of people who didn't appreciate you previously in relationships. If you picked pile 2, this is Divine saying all that wasn't for nothing. You guys are going to eventually meet someone that really makes you feel absolutely incredible. This person's going to make you feel so passionate about life and so passionate about love. I feel like a lot of you are going to meet someone who, for some of you, I really get the vibe with this pair here. You may be a couple that doesn't want to have kids. If that's the case, that's fully okay from Divine. But for others of you, it's like you're going to meet someone, for example, if you're feminine and you feel like you've constantly taken care of yourself and you've never had someone step up into that role of nurturing you, taking care of you, loving you guys are about to step into that energy, y'all. You guys are going to find someone who's going to allow you to be your feminine self or your masculine self. And although there's no like gender roles, necessarily in relationships, some people like that old school tradition, right? Maybe for some of you guys, you've been someone who's constantly had a career and had to focus on money. And maybe this is someone who's going to come in and say, I just want you to be a wife. I just want you to be a stay-at-home mom. Maybe that's someone's dream watching this message. I feel like for a lot of you as well, whoever you're going to meet is going to be very financially independent and successful. And this person's going to allow you to just relax. Some of you guys may be working so hard your entire life and you've never had anyone to allow you to be nurtured, to be loved truly unconditionally. If this message found you, this is for you because Spirit's really saying that you guys are about to meet someone who's going to make your home complete, make you guys feel like they are home to you and vice versa. And you guys could have also been in relationships where maybe they never made it past like a certain level, okay? So never moved in together or never had a family, never got married. If that's the case, Divine's really saying this is for you because this counterpart that they're going to bring in for you, that God has in mind for you, is going to check off all the boxes that no one else ever did. So I'm healing. Oh, I was going to say I'm hearing, but also this person's going to be very healing to you, okay? Because I'm hearing like in your past, you could have went through a lot of heartbreak, a lot of deception, or a lot of people that were false in relationships, and it's all going to be worth it when you come into union with this one person because they're going to understand you like without even you having to say anything. This person's just going to get you. You guys are going to be like this. I'm hearing like that's yours, and that person's going to be very much so protective over you as well, regardless if you're feminine or masculine. This person in mind is going to really want to take care of your soul is what I'm hearing. So get ready because you guys are about to meet someone who really just like is going to change your world. And also this person is going to be someone that's very spiritually guided because maybe you guys previously were dating people that weren't connected to source or didn't have the same morals and belief systems you did. If that's your message too, it's really Spirit saying next time you go pick someone you want to date, make sure your values align. Okay, someone needed to hear that. Maybe you guys are the type that you always picked people you thought you could save, you thought you could make them better. But if someone doesn't want to be better, you can't make anyone change, right? So a lot of you guys kept trying to date people or pick people that you could change, that you could make better, or maybe you're someone who always sees the best in people. Spirit's really recognizing that. You could have that ability to see someone for who they truly are on the inside, not who they project to be on the outside. But God's saying you got to also take with a grain of salt when people project who they are on the outside. Sometimes they're unwilling to change, right? So it's up to us to pick people that suit us and our needs the best. And for a lot of you guys, that's going to be picking someone who is connected to source, who is connected to spirit, or who has the same routine as you, who likes the same things as you, who wants to be in a committed relationship with you. Whoa. So for some of you guys, maybe you constantly picked people who didn't want commitment. And then you kept wondering why you weren't having a family, building a family, right? You were picking people that A, either weren't ready for it, or B, that didn't want the same things and didn't have the same values in life as you guys. So a lot of you guys, don't give up on love, because if you found message 2, God's got someone in mind for you. I love how that just rhymed too, y'all. Okay, let's get one more message here, and then I'll get some fairy messages after. So this is beautiful, you guys. How to, if you picked this is all about you guys finding a person that really just makes you feel good again about love. Queen of Wands, King of Wands, Knight of Wands, the Hermit, 8 of Wands, King of Wands, Ace of Wands, King of Coins. So definitely could be a fire sign and a earth sign match. And if not, it could be double earth or double fire. Regardless of that, it's like this person super passionate about you. Also, God wants you to know that like he sees you for the royalty that you guys are. Some of you guys, you've been downplaying yourselves. This is a message from God. You need to step up into your divinity, y'all. Like, you let people walk all over you or treat you any type of way. When you are one of God's chosen ones, you're meant to be a star. You're meant to be a guiding light. For some of you guys, maybe you're going to be stepping into a leadership role as well. Be prepared for this. I feel like if you are someone who's been working many years at a career in specific, you're about to step into a major leadership role. This is going to bring some abundance. For some of you, that's going to be where you meet this beautiful new person in your life. If that part doesn't resonate, just realize that God is recognizing you as one of his leaders. So some of you guys need to be more vocal about your spirituality and your beliefs, because when you speak, everyone listens. Everyone is so intrigued by what you have to say. You could also hold a lot of key knowledge when it comes to spirituality. I'm hearing different histories in the world, different cultures, different backgrounds, different beliefs. You guys need to speak up more, because some of you were chosen to do that. So wow, if you found Pal 2, you definitely may resonate with being a prophet or a prophetic speaker, okay? And some of you guys may be looking into stepping into a role, whether this is a modern role by having your own channel, your own business. For others of you, this may be involved with the church itself. Maybe you want to consider becoming a pastor or a minister. I'm hearing New Age minister, y'all. So some of you guys are going to be really doing that, and you are being divinely guided to do this by your angels, by source. And just trust, if you've ever had a vision or a thought or a dream of doing prophetic speaking, you may be already doing so and not even realizing. Like, I'm hearing your community around you could really be interested in everything, in every piece of information that you divulge. So you guys may not realize that. Someone needs to hear this message. If you start to speak about something very interesting, it's like you may not realize in your workplace, in your environment, your family, your friends, people very much so are intrigued and interested and drawn to what you have to say. That's because you guys have a voice, and God's almost saying he wants you to use it to promote spirituality and beliefs, and for a lot of you, just to promote being connected to source. So that's a huge message for someone. It won't resonate for everyone, but if you have picked Pal 2, you guys are being asked to speak up and use your voice and to show more appreciation to how spiritual and how knowledgeable you guys are and how connected you guys are when it comes to source. So really be aware of that energy and speak it into existence as well. I'm hearing you guys could have that ability to speak things into existence. And a lot of you guys, especially if you are a masculine, you're meant to be in some type of ministry role or some type of prophetic speaking, y'all. So that is such a beautiful message to come through from Divine. You guys are meant to be leaders as well, whether this is in politics, religion, career sector, and also too, if you're someone that doesn't have a family yet, when you meet this person and build your family, you are very much so going to be the role model in your family, whether you're feminine or masculine. But a lot of you, I'm seeing you could be a masculine resonating with this pile. And with all the Knight and King energy, we've got double King energy, right? and you guys are going to be that role model in your life. Now, what you don't realize is you could already be a role model to people around you right now. So if you found pile 2, it's like God is saying to use that to like the most positive effects that you can, okay? So some of you guys, maybe you're not setting the best examples. I'm hearing practice what you preach, okay? So if you're someone who constantly says to promote the word of God and to be a good person, make sure you're putting that energy back out too, right? Towards anyone, towards strangers, towards anyone in your life, and specifically, most importantly, towards your family and friends, your immediate circle, because there could already be someone who really looks up to you and you don't realize this. A lot of you say you're a masculine. This is a younger brother or a best friend. For others of you, this could be a coworker. If you're a feminine, same thing. This could be a younger sister. This could be a friend, or this could be a feminine coworker. But it's going to be like someone who is the same gender as you is also very much so like looking up to you and really respecting you for who you are. So God almost wants you to almost like take them under your wing. I'm hearing like you guys need to realize that you guys have so much that you could actually teach this other person as well. So for some of you, maybe it's using your prophetic words and speaking in gifts to not only promote healing around you, but to really bring in healing and show someone else that possibly they could have the same ability to be a prophetic speaker, a leader, a healer, or if not, just show them. I'm hearing the way of the ropes. So some of you guys, maybe this has to do with a specific career. If you're someone who is very, very good at a specific career, right? Because this is how this pile kind of started there. You're very passionate about something. You guys are going to be teaching not one, but multiple people maybe how to do that. Wow. So some of you guys are being asked to use your skills right now by divine to teach others. Stepping into some type of teaching role, okay? So that is a really beautiful message, you guys. And wow, pile 2. I hope this could resonate for you guys because this is so beautiful. We are going to get into the couple more messages to close it out. If you find it didn't resonate, definitely go ahead and check out another pile. Okay, so look at, we've got the Wish Wisely card to start here. Beautiful. Use your wishes wisely to manifest your heart's desires and take practical steps towards making your dreams come true. Can I get an amen? Like I said at the beginning, there's something you're passionate about, but you want to make it your career. Realize that you have the ability right now to manifest your dreams into reality. And I feel like for some of you, even if it seems like a far-fetched dream, this is God saying he's working alongside you the whole time. So you guys need to have more belief in yourself. I'm hearing undoubted belief and faith in God. Some of you guys, God's going to restore your faith in him. Maybe you guys have been walking along God, you've never given up on him, but you've been feeling like your path has been rather difficult. Some of you are meant to be leaders, and this is why your path is so difficult, because you guys are meant to go through it all so you can teach it all, okay? So that's really beautiful. So I feel like if you're someone who's in a specific career, I'm hearing even a tradesperson, construction, maybe you're an artist, you could be a photographer. For others of you, you could be a spiritual healer, Reiki healer, yoga healer, a dance teacher, anything that it is you're very passionate about. You're going to be able to not only make this your full-time career or manifest this into your reality. You're even hearing vocal singer, guitar teacher. You guys are actually going to be teaching others. So at this time, God's saying too, if you need to brush up your skills on anything, right? Do so, because you want to make sure that you're at the top tier level in order to put out the perfect information and knowledge to teach others. So that is beautiful. One more of these messages for you. Beautiful. Solitude. Okay, swords come through. I love when God does this thing like that. Look at this. So what was I saying about how in the beginning of the reading, maybe you're someone who has never found someone to be on your level, to commit to you, to be with you as your partner. You went through a period of solitude because all this was meant to teach you to be in your top tier form, not only for your kingdom spouse, your kingdom partner, your divine partner, But for a lot of you, it's like you needed to be able to stand on your own so that you can teach others to do it as well. Wow, I just got chills. So think of being alone as meaning you are all one and in total harmony with everything. The greatest treasures are those that wait silently during your quiet times. That is so beautiful. Exactly. So Source is really just saying that embrace the time that you've spent getting ready for the life you're about to have. It's like there's a saying too that, you know, when you're alone a lot, you really learn how to love yourself and accept being alone. And there are some people out there that have a hard time dealing with that, right? And maybe in the past growing up, you were someone who faced some type of codependency issues when it came to relationships as well. So you could be someone, Divine's admitting, that held on to people for too long because, excuse me, I had a hiccup there. That's a spirit confirmation. That just came out of nowhere because you guys needed to overcome that, to heal it so that you can teach others it's okay to be alone. You could have been someone really codependent, okay? So maybe you held on to relationships longer than you should have previously. If you've gone through a period of solitude or feeling like you've been single, I'm hearing for a hot minute, you haven't dated anyone, this is why, because you're about to meet your person. And also, all that time we spend alone, we're upgrading ourselves. We're healing the past. We're releasing old traumas. We're releasing old negative thoughts and emotions and burdens that we carry. And so a lot of you, if you've started to notice a big weight lifted off your shoulder recently, maybe you're alone, maybe you have a lack of people around you right now, but you feel a lot of peace. This is why, because you had some healing to do, and maybe when you're around those other people, they were either re-triggering those old emotions from you, that old version of yourself, or for others of you, it's like you were bringing those old emotions and that old version of yourself into new foundations, new relationships. Like, for example, if someone hurt you in the past and then you met someone new, and then you're bringing that energy into this new connection, this is why Divine's like, okay, you needed a little more time to heal, a little more time to isolate, and a little more time to reflect and get over those past burdens and traumas and break any negative thoughts you had about yourself or others to move forward. Now, I really feel like, too, you guys are meant to be teachers, to be leaders, and the biggest lesson that we learn is how to love and accept ourselves, and it's really hard to do that with a lot of people around you, right? So if you've been through a period of isolation, some of you may have been an only child growing up. For others of you, you could be someone who just has felt incredibly disconnected from relationships recently. That's because you still had some healing to do. Wow, my earring just randomly fell out. So that is someone's confirmation. Holy, okay, so look at that. You guys just really had some inner healing to do. And if you found Pal 2, God is just acknowledging the fact that you are about to be done with your period of solitude. So are you healed? Are you prayed up? And are you ready to accept a new chapter of not only love in your life, but career? Because a lot of you guys are meant to be the leaders in this area of career in specific. So Pal 2, thanks for watching. I hope you liked this video. Go ahead and like, subscribe. If it didn't resonate, any messages from Source for you today, check out another pile, okay? And we're gonna hop into Pile 3. Hello, welcome back to the channel, you guys. If you're just here for Pile 3, welcome. We're gonna hop right into it. What messages does God, Source, want you to know today? If you resonated with Pile 3, you picked the beautiful lavender feather. So let's hop in and see what messages Source wants you to know. What should you be focusing on at this time? Gonna do a shuffle. Truthful and clarity answers only, please, and thank you, Source. What would you like Pile 3 to know to focus on right now? Okay. Oh, beautiful. Wow, what a strong first message. Pile 3, it says you're not for everyone. Embrace your weirdness and accept the fact that like what makes you different makes you original, y'all. Some of you guys maybe have faced a lot of rejection in your lives, or maybe you're currently facing rejection when it comes to being accepted by a group of friends, a group of coworkers, or maybe individuals who are trying to date. However this resonates, realize that not everyone's the same and not everyone's gonna like you, and that's okay. You guys, you need to realize that you are beautiful just how you are, and everything about you. God loves you. God loves you for it. God loves you for all your unique qualities. Otherwise, he wouldn't have made you the way he did, right? And some of you guys really need to start loving that quality about yourselves, that maybe you are different. Maybe you look different. Maybe your style's different. Maybe the way you talk or your beliefs are different. But that's what makes you so unique and beautiful, you guys. And that's what you need to start accepting in yourself at this time. Wow, what a strong first message. I feel like a lot of you guys too, maybe you were different from your family. You could have been someone who was incredibly different than your family. Maybe you even look different. However this resonates, just realize that your different qualities is what makes you unique. It's what makes you lovable, and it's what makes it you. So next message is trust the timing. Okay, so God's saying, trust that wherever you're headed down in your life, it all comes down to the divine timing. If you guys are looking to make any changes in your life, or you've been working towards something and it's not going as planned, that's because at this moment in time, it's on God's timing. It's never on our timing, okay? So be okay with the unknown. Be okay with accepting the fact that we're never going to have all the answers, and we're never going to know exactly what we need when it's going to come in. Maybe some of you guys have been really just waiting for some good news to come in for you, whether this is looking for a new promotion in your life, in your career. For others of you, this could be waiting on the news of an approval of some type. Some of you guys may be applying for a new business or some type of new housing situation, new home. We're first-time homeowners, mortgage. For others of you, it's like it's time for you to trust the timing when it comes to building a family. If you're someone who's watching this and you haven't found your person yet, you haven't had kids, and maybe you feel like you're in your 30s and it's not going to happen for you, it's going to happen for you. God's saying he's got the perfect plan in mind, and you got to just trust it. And also too, with trust the timing, timing is not running out. Okay, so that's definitely someone's message. You could feel like you're on a time limit for something, whether this is like a career vision. For others of you, this is timing to do with finances, or this could be your timing to do with meeting someone and building that family. It's going to be on divine timing, so trust you're never out of time. And some of you guys could have really been feeling that, like you've been stressed out or burdened, feeling like you didn't have enough time or time left in your life. I'm hearing to complete some type of goal or vision. For others of you, maybe you are finding out that you've been going through health issues. Just know that that is on divine timing as well, okay? So if you're worried right now at this moment in time that you're not going to be able to get something done in your life that you really wanted to, you're absolutely going to be able to. It's just about praying more and staying connected to God, and just like realizing that it's never on our timing, right? So empathic starseed, energetic sovereignty, absorbing what is not yours. God is acknowledging right now whoever clicked on pile 3. This is the only card that's come out for all the piles. You guys are star seeds, you're empathic. And so you guys could be very emotional a lot. I feel like you guys are easily able to not only like pick up on the energy of others, but absorb the energy of others. So for example, maybe since you've been growing up, since you were younger, if your parents ever got stressed out, or someone around you ever got stressed or sad or happy or mad, you could easily absorb the energy of others more than you even realize. You could already know this. Maybe this is someone's confirmation. If you've always felt like you were an empath and you found pile 3, God is literally letting you know you are an empathic starseed. What a beautiful message to get, you guys. You are someone who is full of energetic sovereignty, and so it's just important to not allow others to necessarily let us take on the burdens of their own, okay? So as an empath, you are someone who could easily, like I said, if someone tells you they're stressed out, they're going through something, or maybe someone around you is going through health issues, stress, anxiety, whatever this could be, you guys need to take a step back and possibly just ground yourselves more, because if you are feeling ungrounded or unstable, you are easily picking up this energy from people around you, and this could really be stressing you out. And God's saying for some of you, it's like it's not even your energy to carry. You guys just have such big, genuine hearts that you're picking up the energy of those around you and allowing it to affect you on a day-to-day basis. So for example, if you know there's someone you always work with, and so you could have the best start to your day, but then when you go in, or say this is a family member, however this resonates, as soon as you communicate that person or even see that person, maybe you're someone too as an empath, you don't even need words, you can actually feel their energy and you're starting to absorb it. So if you all of a sudden feel emotional, stressed, tired, anxious, God is saying to realize that all that energy may not actually be your own, and to stay grounded. Best things you guys can do to do that: work out, go for a walk if you're not able to go like work out in a physical sense in any way. For others of you, pray more, really connecting with source and going on a little 5-minute timeout break by yourself in silence. Totally gonna call back all your energy and to let go of the energy that's not yours. So that's a huge message for someone. So for example, if you find you're constantly in situations that may be of high stress or high volume amounts of stress, maybe this is something you do in your career, or maybe for example, you could be a business owner, a CEO, someone who manages others. It's like, take that 5 minutes to yourself to namaste, okay? This is what I always say. If it doesn't matter in 5 minutes, 5 months, let it go, okay? So for some of you, it's just literally close your eyes for 1 second. I love to say namaste at the end, but you don't have to. But honestly, I'm telling you, do that when you're feeling overly emotional, overly angry. God does something with you, y'all. Especially as an empath, God really brings you back to center. And I think it's too just focusing on your breathing or your techniques. For others of you, this may be something to do with like just fresh air, getting out in nature. It's really just like that's going to release any energy of anyone else or any stress or anxiety that you may feel. So yeah, a lot of you guys just realize too, if you don't find that works for you, pray. Ask God to release the energy out of your life, out of your mind, out of your head, and out of your body, okay? If you just say release the energy, where does it go? It goes into your body. It's still in there, y'all. So for a lot of you, it's about saying those three. Please, God, release it from my mind, my energy, and my body. Aw, you guys are definitely starseed empaths. Wow. Star family, you're a part of a team of a star tribe. So call in support. You guys, if you found this message and you're new to the channel, welcome. You're finding your star family just by clicking on this pile 3, y'all, because honestly, you guys have so many people that you wouldn't even realize possibly around you, or that aren't currently around you, that are waiting to find like-minded energy and individuals like yourself. So put yourselves in a position where you're gonna meet these same empathic energies. For example, you may be finding that there is an online group you may relate with. For others of you, maybe it's a channel on YouTube. For others of you, this may be doing an actual healing class, okay? Yoga, Reiki, spiritual healing, spiritual practice of some type. Maybe this is even an art class, but you're gonna find a group of soul tribe there that's your own. For others of you, I just heard gardening, okay? So some of you guys may be big into gardening. Beautiful. Wow. Some of you guys, just time to look into your birth chart as well. God's saying for pile 3 here, if you really actually read and recognize your birth chart and every aspect of it, you're gonna be able to realign yourself and figure out more to ways to decrease stress in your life. So for example, are you working the right career sector for your specific birth chart? Are you also like surrounding yourself with the right ideas, the right people? the right spaces. Some of you guys, as a star seed, it's really important to be close to bodies of water, and maybe some of you guys may not live anywhere near a lake or a beach or even a pond, okay? So for some of you guys, it may be like changing environments, okay? So for some of you, I'm really seeing a big relocation, and that is going to ground you so much more than you could ever expect. Beautiful. Whale and orca elders, share your song, frequency of sound, diving deep. And what was I just saying about water? Come through spirit. So some of you guys are really have a connection to singing, to using your voice in some type of sense. That is how you are an empath starseed. You're meant to heal through your sound, okay? And so if you don't resonate with being someone who is older, who could guide the newer generation, it's saying this is what you will be doing when you are aging. So it's important right now to really ground yourself and to really knowledge yourself in everything to do with being an empath and a starseed. And diving deep, y'all. Some of you guys may love water. I keep getting water. If you're not a water sign, you just may be someone who loves to swim. You may resonate with loving to scuba dive. For others of you, maybe this is a passion you've always had. I'm hearing from spirit, you could be someone who is meant to go deep sea diving. Beautiful. Some of you guys are meant to swim with the whales and the turtles. Wow, I've never gotten that message, spirit. This is so beautiful. So some of you guys are literally meant to go swimming with the dolphins or swimming in some type of body of water, and really it's going to like release and ease your soul in a sense that you've never felt before. And I feel like that's when you're going to start to feel either another spiritual awakening or a realization that you are meant to be where you are at this moment in time, and everything is going to come full circle. So if you're someone who's planning on going on a trip right now, Spirit's saying get yourself enrolled in a scuba dive class, even if it's 5 feet of water, okay? Because for some of you guys, you're meant to experience something to do with the sea, with aquatic life, and it's going to like reinvent your soul. Some of you guys may possibly want to work with National Geographic. I'm hearing shark diving even. Absolutely amazing, you guys. And it's like you could be a part of the empaths and people and scientists who are meant to actually discover new species of wildlife under the sea. So that is so beautiful. If that's someone message, some of you guys may already work with sea life, and if not, this is what you're meant to do. Maybe your empath abilities or feelings of being empathic have always led you to know that you have a connection with animals. Some of you guys, it's like it's not even land animals though, it's like these are sea animals. And notice how there's a whale, and yeah, there's a big blue whale and an orca whale on there. So yeah, for some of you guys, this could be to do with, wow, you know how whales sing? Some of you guys, that's maybe what you're doing. You may hear the frequency of a whale singing, and it may, that just made me so, woo, it may make you so emotional and so in tune and so at peace that that's where you're gonna know you're meant to be a marine biologist. Or for others of you, if that's not the case and it's not like an everyday thing, you're meant to experience it just once, okay? To really bring some type of inner healing to your soul. And for some of you, this is like a past life healing. This is going to really reawaken you as to who you are and who you've been many lifetimes, because you guys have always been an empathic starseed. And it's about finding those moments in life that bring out that feeling in you of knowing that you are so whole and full and at peace and in love with the universe. Maybe you guys, if you pick all three, you may have felt like, what's your purpose? Okay, what's your purpose? Or you felt a recent disconnect from the world, because as an empath, sometimes you get tried the hardest, right? And people can really break down your spirit. But for some of you, you're meant to do something with water or reconnecting with some type of sea animals, and that is going to really just make you feel whole again, is what God's saying. Like, it's going to make you feel a sense of peace. So some of you guys, if you're planning on going on a trip, this is your confirmation. Maybe you've already planned a scuba diving trip. For others of you, you may be watching this and being like, wow, I actually have always wanted to do so and so, right? Swimming with the stingrays or swimming with the dolphins. I just heard your spirit animal for some of you is definitely a whale or a dolphin. You may also be a deep sea fish diver, okay, or a fisherman. So maybe as well, if this has nothing to do with swimming with them, you could be someone who's going to go on a cruise ship and experience seeing a dolphin, seeing a whale. God is saying as well, when you experience that moment, remember this message right here, because that's God showing you as well, you're on the right path. So some of you guys, even if it's not that you go on a cruise ship or in the ocean or anything like that, you possibly are, after you see this message, going to see immediately a whale or a dolphin or something to do with the sea, a shark, a sea turtle, a stingray, manta ray, a sea lion, whatever this is, you're going to know. I really feel like though it's either a dolphin, whale, or a shark. For a lot of you, it's a whale, okay? Different types of whales here we have too, right? And this is going to let you know that God is with you at that exact moment and that everything makes sense in your life. And a lot of you, if that's the case, you're gonna feel a huge relief. Like I was saying, the whole namaste, that is gonna be like a really pivotal moment, I'm hearing, in your life. Now for others of you, you may have recently just gotten engaged. Congratulations if you did, or if you're getting married. When you go on your honeymoon, maybe some of you guys are planning on going somewhere tropical with your person. You guys are meant to experience this together, okay? And just know that that's going to be God with you, saying that he ordains that marriage, that relationship, or just the fact that he's connecting with you so deeply to let you know how much he loves and values you for everything that you guys are. Wow. Okay, any more messages? What would Divine like you to know? Child of the cosmos, y'all. So the intelligence of the universe lies within you. Right now, it's like God saying whatever questions you need answers to, he's given you the knowledge. You guys just need to connect more with him. So connecting in moments of silence, connecting in moments of prayer. And for a lot of you, this has to do with some type of water. You guys are healed around water. If you're not a water sign, something to do with water heals your soul. And so Source is really recognizing that you guys have the answers to any questions you seek. It's just how you're going about seeking the answers to the problem you face is not bringing you the clarity that y'all need. So you guys need to trust in him more. I'm hearing for someone, this is your message. You could feel so connected to spirit, but then so hurt or betrayed sometimes, maybe by humans, by others in the world, right? Some of you guys, you really have a connection with animals because you feel like you've been betrayed so many times by people in your life. If this is your message, it's because you're an empathic starseed. Often you will face the most betrayal because you're meant to teach the people that betray you and hurt you the lessons of what? Unconditional love, of what it means to hurt a very kind and loving and genuine person. And so although it may be a lot to absorb, maybe sometimes you guys feel like you get taken advantage of by others, whether this is in your relationships, career, friendships, family, or all the above, everyone around you, right? This is God recognizing that you have the ability to overcome that, and you have the ability to not only overcome your pain, turning it into power in some type of way, in abundance, manifesting new opportunities. You also have the wisdom within yourself to really show others what it means to be empathic. So you guys need to start embracing it because it's such a beautiful quality that you guys have about yourself. Okay, any more messages here? New York, so you guys could be from New York, and if not, maybe you're considering relocating there or relocating away from there. If that's your message, take it. Wow, take a chance. So this is what Source wants you to do at this moment in time, and we have self-made entrepreneur, y'all. So if you resonate with Pile 3, you guys are meant to be self-made entrepreneurs in any sense of the way. However you stumbled across this message, if there's something that you are passionate about, or if there is something to do with a career that you have very much so been in for a long time or knowledgeable about, you're meant to create your own business with it, and this is your message from God to do so. And it says take a chance. So whether this is taking a chance on a new relationship, taking a chance on a new career, or taking a chance on love, it's time to take a chance on yourselves, you guys, because God is guiding you every step of the way, and He just wants you to know how much you're loved and how much you're valued for just being that guiding person in other people's lives. I feel like a lot of you may not even realize how much people really value your kind-hearted, emotional self. Maybe you're someone who feels like when people get too close to you, they take advantage of your kind heart. If that's the case, God's just really recognizing He gave you that big kind heart for a reason, not to hide it away from the world based on the hurts that others have given to you, but to show them unconditional love, to show people you barely know what it means to be unconditionally loved. So you could be someone who's very non-judgmental as well. It's like regardless of someone's status or position or how they look or who they are, you treat everyone equal. And so if you found 𝑃𝒂𝒂, God is thanking you for being that person in other people's lives, because empathic starseed, the world needs more people like you guys. So I'm going to leave that there. Thank you so much for watching. If this pile didn't resonate, definitely feel free to check out another pile. We've got piles 1, 2, or 3. And yeah, I just want to say what a beautiful message. Pile 3, you guys definitely have a huge connection to source, maybe more than you even realize. This could be something that you've been connected with since you were a child. And for others of you, it's like maybe throughout your adulthood, this is when you became your empathic true self. But just realize as well with the whale and orca elders, like you've always had this quality within you, and it could have been something that you didn't feel comfortable expressing until more recently, or maybe until you see this message. Maybe this is what's going to really allow you to step into that divinity and realize that God is guiding you to do so. So thanks for watching, you guys. Love you so much. This is Earth Angel 111. Until next time, have an amazing day. Bye.